Okay guys, we've got all the framing in the house done. Now we have come to the point to where plywood goes up. Now this plywood is a special plywood. It's 9 foot 1 1/4 inches tall. It's made to reach from the top plate all the way to the bottom plate. I've actually dropped it 1 1/4 inches so that when I get to these walls up here that you see way up here, I've actually got something for the bottom edge of the second sheet to nail to. So we're going to drop it 1 1/4 inches, and that allows us to nail it to right here to the bands and the floor joists going around the house and tie it all together, even though we have straps on it. So we're looking for the most that we can get out of this. So time to get her done, guys. Alright, what we want to do is we're going to have to pull off on the ground. Make sure it didn't go to the ground. Alright, stand it up. Get on the side. We're going to pick it up all the way. We're going to come around. We're going to pick it up to all the way up. Got to sit on top of this. Pick up. It'll work. It'll work. Lean against the building. Pick it on all the way up. That's it. Okay. You can push in on it right there and just kind of hold it for me. I'm going to try to get it where we can plumb it up. Okay guys, y'all notice there's a lot of extra studs in this wall here, more than would be on a normal 16-inch layout in a lot of places. This is the northeast side of the cabin. This is the side when we have bad hurricanes that we get the worst weather. So we figure that if we got more studs in this wall, it gives us a stronger wall on this northeast side. So we're hoping that in the future that'll make a difference whenever we have storms here and we don't maybe lose our cabin to a bad storm or something. Okay guys, we've got our first wall tacked up here. I'll come back and put all the nails in it. We're just trying to get the plywood up while I got Wanda helping me. I can nail it when I'm on my own. We do not cut the windows out until we have the windows on the job site. We just leave everything intact. I run the house wrap around everything, and then I'll come back later and drive nails in the corners of the windows sticking out through the house wrap. That way I'll know where to cut it at. And once I do that, we'll take a Sawzall and cut the windows out, and we will stick the windows in. Now, we're not going to finish the gable right now. We're trying to get all the way around the bottom side of the house. Okay guys, we're moving around to the other side of the cabin. I didn't mention it in the first video, but we take a screw gun and we screw a 2x4 down at the bottom. That's a ledger for us to set the plywood on, so we don't have to sit and hold it. It kind of holds it level. We don't have to worry about it getting out of plumb. That way it sits real nice. Now this side's going to be a little bit more difficult because we didn't have the time to put the plywood on first with all the weather coming in before we actually put the rafters on. So we had to notch the bottom of the rafters to where the plywood will slide up behind it and then sit down. And that's going to make it a little bit more frustrating for us, but at least we was able to go ahead and get all the rafters on and get all that taken care of. So we're going to have to fight with it for a little while. Grab this other side now. Okay guys, we leave the windows closed in, but we're going to cut our doors out because we're going to have a way to get in and out. And then when it rains, we're going to have a way to sweep the water out. So on the inside, I follow the door liners or jack studs, which I'm going to call it, with the Sawzall. That way I know I've cut it out exactly. So that's what I plan on doing.